All right, let's talk about Chapman 15-gallon mashtun. The good, it holds its temperature very well. Had no issues keeping my mash temperature within 1 or 2 degrees of it. Um, Outside of that, not very much. I won't say that this is a bad purchase, but my experience has been terrible for this one. I've ruined several batches of beer, or at least had a terrible time working with it, uh, because I have a Blickman Riptide pump that I connected to this, and I had a quick connect here that I was using for recirculation. And as you can see, the false bottom, unlike maybe an SS Brewtech or Blickman, it doesn't quite have the ends very well sealed off from the grain, if you will. The other thing I didn't like about it is because it came with this false bottom, and it didn't come with any of these pieces. I had to go to the local homebrew store, get the piece in the back so I can put this together, buy a little piece of pipe and put it all together. So value for purchase is not very good because I'd rather pay extra $10, get everything that it takes to connect this all together and be done with it than have to make a run to local brew store, considering I bought this online. I did try to make several modifications to it to make it work. One of the things I tried was essentially, as you can see, this I just used this one and tried to see if I could make it work without it getting stuck during the recirculation process. I had some luck with it, but not too much. With this one here, the grain kept getting stuck down here. I put a little nylon mesh back there to control that, and it got clogged from all the grain. So I'm not sure. So essentially, after spending about $399 on this, I ended up just now ordering a SS Brewtech mashtun. Not sure if that's going to solve my problems, but this wasn't doing it for me. So that's my review of this. If I had any user errors in maybe not using this properly, hope to learn from others that have used it successfully. But for me, the most important thing was, as I was recirculating, like I said, grain got into the tube, grain got into the pipe. One time I actually was stirring and dislodged the connection between the two. And that's why I sort of like, after having used it, I decided to get SS Brewtech because it looks like I wouldn't be running into that issue. I also looked at Blickman. It had a very unique way to connect the dip tube down through that false bottom, but I decided on getting an SS Brewtech for now. So when I get that, when I've done a batch or two with that one, I'll definitely review that. But this has been a bit of a disappointment for me. However, I plan to use this as a hot liquor tank going forward because of how good it is at holding temperature. Hope that helps for anybody that's trying to decide whether they want to buy this piece of equipment for their home brewing.